Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome into another edition of Talking Fitchburg. It is Wednesday, the 22nd of July. Hopefully, you all had a great day out there. Some pretty decent weather outside, and looks like it's going to be a little more hot going into the weekend here. But we'll keep you updated on the weather, usually in our updates in the morning. So we'll talk about that more tomorrow with Jeremy. I am Andrew Bamla. We're filling in for Jeremy today, and today we got a busy show. Of course, we have your headlines, and then in the digest today, we'll have your Fitchburg road construction update with Bill Balke. Gives us an update on all the construction projects here going on in Fitchburg. And then we talk with a Hy-Vee dietitian, Andrea Miller, about hydration. And there's a hydration month here in July. So we talked about hydration and anything to do with it, and some good facts about it as well. So stay tuned for that. And of course, we'll end up wrap up the show in the end segment and tell you where to find everything you need to know about Back TV. All right. First, though, we're going to start with we've had a lot of conversations lately about our public meetings here at the City of Fitchburg and how to watch them. We are using Zoom currently for our meeting participants. So that's strictly for people involved in the meetings. But as far as the general public, we've always had the availability of, first of all, watching on our channel, on the Gov channel, or also we have the live streaming that you can go watch as well, straight from our website. So if you go to fitchburgwi.gov and check out the website, you will find our links to all of our pages, media or the com channel and the gov channel that are streaming. So you can check those out. Again, that's fitchburgwi.gov /172/FactTV, or again, right on the home page, you can click on our logo in the bottom right corner and get there. We also have Roku and Apple TV, so you do not have to live in the city of Fitchburg and access this. Of course, you can do the live streaming online, but also Roku and Apple TV. If you have this, you can watch it from anywhere you have web service. So if you download Cablecast ScreenWeave and then search Fitchburg or Fact TV through ScreenWeave, you will find our channels and you can watch the government channel live. So we just wanted to help clear up some confusion as far as the public being able to watch the meeting going on that's live. Those are your places to watch at your convenience. All right, also we're going to move on to, we have in-person absentee voting for the August 11th bipartisan. All voters are strongly encouraged to vote absentee by mail. So for the August 11th bipartisan primary, they'll be available by curbside and by appointment during weekdays only, beginning Tuesday, July 28th from 8 to 4:30 p.m. and ending Friday, August 7th from 8 to 5 p.m. on that Friday. Please call 608-270-4200 to schedule an appointment, and please indicate if your preference is curbside. No appointments will be available after 4:15 p.m. Please be sure to bring a photo ID and to bring your own black ballpoint pen to mark your ballot as well. And please be sure to wear a mask. All right, also coming up tonight, or tomorrow, is Thursday, so it is the Fitchburg Farmers Market. And here we have sweet corn arrives and bike tune-ups. So that sounds very interesting to have both. So we have sweet corn is showing up. We also have boxed produce now available for pre-order and pickup for $25. So that's pretty cool. And the bike tune-ups are back, limited engagement. So stop by today. That's, of course, it happens every Thursday, 3 to 6 p.m. at the Agora Pavilion, which is 5511 East Sherrill Parkway. So come on down. Again, we still have the drive-through option and the now the boxed produce pickup. So check out online fitchburgmarket.com to check this out. And also we have the National Guard surpasses 250,000 specimens collected for COVID testing. The teams are continue to operate across Wisconsin, supporting local health departments and the Wisconsin Department of Health Services with COVID testing. Mobile specimen collection teams from Wisconsin National Guard will continue operations across Wisconsin this week. They are supporting the local health departments to make sure this is getting collected. The teams which are tailor-made, trailerable to meet the needs of the specific facility are dispatched from a large task force of several hundred citizens, soldiers, and airmen. They have been established mobile testing sites since early April at locations ranging from correctional facilities, health clinics, and institutional facilities to private businesses, senior living facilities, and community-based testing sites. After collecting a specimen of each site, the test kits are sent to the lab for analysis, and individual citizens receive their results via a phone call from their local health department or the state call center within 3 to 7 business days following the test. So that's pretty cool that is still going on. Just a little note here, Dane County has multiple teams established. The community-based testing site, May 11th at Madison Alliance Energy Center, which has been going on, has collected nearly 71,000 specimens as of July 20th. This is typically open Monday through Saturday, the one here in Dane County. That's the biggest one. There are many others going on in Dane County as well. So that's pretty neat. And quickly here, we have a BBB, a scam alert from the Better Business Bureau. Need a driveway, look out for asphalt paving scams. So there are scams going around. So how the scam works here, a contractor shows up at your door and calls you on the phone to claim they've been doing work in the area and just happen to notice the condition of your driveway or sidewalk. So since they've already working nearby, they could give you a discount. If you agree to the price, they will ask for a percentage of fee up front. If you question it, the contractor might seem hesitant to reveal details about their business or their office location. So you got to be careful out there, folks. They will any unsolicited offer, just be careful. Most of them are scams. They just stop by your door and check you out and try to get you to buy something you probably really don't need at that time. So of course, for more information, you can stop by at the bbb.org/scam tracker if you've had this happen to you, and that helps other people and the BBB find this scam. And you can also go to bbb.org and just search like free roof inspection scams and learn all you need to know about these scams. All right, that's going to do it for me in the headlines here. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk with Bill Balke on the Fitchburg road construction update. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.
¡Sam, Elmo!
Hola, Julia. ¿Estás lista para tocar con nosotros? Yo tocaré mi clarinete.
Y Elmo tocará su tambor. Tambor ruidoso.
Bueno, ya sabes qué hacer, Julia.
Julia sabe.
Dado el autismo de Julia, los sonidos pueden ser muy fuertes.
Y hace música a su manera. ¡A tocar!
La detección temprana del autismo puede hacer una diferencia de por vida. Conoce más sobre la detección temprana en detecciondeautismo.org.
See on page 4 that the projections need to be blood. Next Thursday?
Seriously? Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day. I have no time for this. So.
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. It is Wednesday, and that means it is your Fitchburg Road Construction Update. And I have Bill Balke here today. Bill, how are you doing?
I'm doing well.
You're doing well.
Just to keep it simple, I'm keeping my head above water for now. So yeah.
Fantastic. I know you're a busy man, so appreciate the time as always. You're just coming out of one of the meetings here on the Fish Hatchery Road update, and a lot of big progress happening this week. Tell me what we got going up or being finished this week.
Well, actually, we've got the main paving that's going down on Tuesday and Wednesday this week. So that'll be completed. We're going to be putting the traffic pavement marking down so that we can switch the traffic over to the new pavement on Thursday. So at that time, we'll have Post Road to the east opened up, and Post Road to the west will be kind of scrunched down a little bit. We'll still be able to get in and out of Post Road to the west, but we're just kind of reconfiguring the lanes so we can get some of the construction done. So next week, we're going to be doing the pavement removal and starting on deconstructing some of the walls up there and the sidewalk. So a lot of things going on up there. If you haven't driven by Fish Hatchery Road in a while, encourage you to maybe take a drive by there and take a look. Really amazing how the area looks with the green grass and everything that really sprouted up. So it's starting to look really nice.
Yeah, it doesn't look like my grass. My grass looks like it's burnt. So yeah, it's looking it is looking really good. You say the traffic shift happening here on Thursday. That configuration is going to change things up a little bit at the Greenway intersection in Post Road. Tell us a little bit about that.
At those intersections, we're going to be just moving the traffic around up there a little bit so that you can still get in and out. We will eventually be closing down Greenway Cross, but we'll be keeping Post Road open. We have to get all that construction completed before school opens up. If it does open up, I'm not sure what the status is on that, but anticipating an opening of schools. So we're trying to get that work at Post Road done sooner than later so we can get that open back up again.
Yeah, that's very important. Whether or not it happens or not, it's better to just have it done and ready to go as we get into the fall there, and this project wraps up for this season and continues down the next area. So yeah, we'll definitely keep people aware of that, and please make sure you take your time as you head through there. And peak travel time, peak times, still getting some traffic backups up there. So please be aware of that as well. Over on McKee Road, things moving right along over there. What do we got for an update on that project?
We got most of the storm sewer completed through the area there, and they're scooping out, the old dirt, putting down some new gravel for the new pavement. Looks like another couple of weeks of work over there before you see a traffic switch where you're going to be driving on the new pavement, and then they're going to deconstruct the old pavement on the other side of the road.
This project is a 1-year project or one summer project, correct, Bill?
Correct. We'll have everything done, planted grass, everything by November.
And same with that bridge going across too. It'll be looking really nice there. And I made the comment last week on how tall the dirt is for the other side of the bridge there, the crossover. You have said it before, but that bridge is going to have a similar look to the bridge that's just would you call that to the west of this area?
Very good, Jeremy. It is to the west today.
Today? Ouch. I'm working on it, Bill. I'm working on it. All right.
Totally understandable. It'll have a similar look. It'll be the green bridge that we have down there. It'll look a little bit different because we won't have a pillar in the middle of the road holding it up. It'll be a single span going across there, but similar look with the amenities of the lighting and all of that.
Yeah, it's going to look pretty cool when it's done, and the safety factor with that tremendous. So glad that's being done. Finally, new project getting started. You told us about coming up here, but now we're underway. It's Lacey and MM. Work has started there. Tell us what do we got going at that intersection?
Well, that will see the installation of some turn lanes and traffic signals installed by the time school starts. So over there right now, what you're experiencing is a lot of barrels where traffic will be shifting around. There may be some lane closures at times where there's going to be flag people out there. So just be aware that there might be any backups, as you're coming through the area. And then they try to get everything opened up by the end of the day so that there's two-way traffic. So yeah, just be cautious as you're driving through the area there of people working in the area. And, you know, that's what we're looking for. Appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely take your time. That road, I know the speed limit's cut down there, or has been cut down there for a long time, but people still moving pretty quick through there. So especially when you get into that area, just take your time, put down all the distractions for any of our construction projects, and please, please, please be patient and be safe. Bill, if anybody wants to get more information or get signed up for any of these great updates, how can they do that?
You can go to fitchburgwi.gov, the Public Works Engineering Construction area. We've got posted updates of any project information we have available for those projects.
Fantastic, Bill. Always a pleasure to have you on. Stay safe out there, and we'll check back in with you next week.
All right. Thanks, Jeremy. Take care.
You bet. Bill Balke, your Public Works Director here, keeping you up to date on what's going on with all the projects here, road construction projects, rather, in Fitchburg. We appreciate his time as always. Take a quick break. More to come. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.
So how was work?
It was 1,300 hours. My math class from 302 was in the trenches. Davy Roth had it the worst. Fractions were coming at him left and right. He just didn't get the damn things. 2 days ago, I tried to teach him what 1/4 of 1/2 was using different sizes of blocks. Yesterday, I tried again by dividing up pizza. Both missions failed.
Oh no.
But today, I was ready. I created a combat math game where the only way to beat the enemy is to out-fraction them. Davy conquered every last denominator. My game was so successful, the principal is deploying it to math squadrons all over the school. Anywho, how was your day?
Oh, today my boss treated the office to salad wraps.
Salad wraps.
I know.
Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me today is Andrea Miller, registered dietitian with Hy-Vee. Andrea, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am doing wonderful because I'm very hydrated for this segment as we're talking about hydration. Well, is it National Hydration Awareness Month?
It
is.
That
the way you say it?
It is, yes.
Fantastic. And today we got a couple different things. We'll talk about hydration as it is, well, it's July, so it's hot out. So we need to be drinking plenty of fluids as our body is made up of a lot of water.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll talk about that. But also Andrea's got some, when you're looking, you just go down all the grocery stores and go down the aisles. It seems like the drink aisles just get bigger and bigger and bigger. And
right.
And there's like 35 different types of water. So we'll break it all down for you. Andrea does a great job here. Let's just kick it off as we're talking about the Awareness Month and staying hydrated. Why is it so important?
Yeah, so the biggest thing I think that a lot of us forget is water is actually a nutrient. So out of the 6 nutrients, 3 energy nutrients where we get calories, and then there's 3 helper nutrients. Vitamins, minerals, and water are the 3 helper nutrients. So what that means is water makes every process just run smoother. And so that's a big thing to remember, that all by itself, water is a nutrient.
Yeah, and I'm looking here at some of the statistics. I didn't even know this. 60% of males are made up of water. 50% female.
Yeah.
But as we've been going, and it's been a hot summer so far. As far as looking at specific drinks as it gets warm out, you know, when we get into the extreme heat, we want to avoid caffeine, alcohol, and include more water. But if we're using like sports drinks and caffeinated drinks, what's happening to our body in some of these things, or even soda pop, however you say it?
Yeah, so the important thing to remember is if you think of the total fluid you drink in a day, we still want to try to make at least half of it just plain water, whether it's from a tap, from a bottle, however you choose to consume it. 50% or more of total fluid, have that come from plain water. The reason is your body does not have to do anything to that fluid to have it get right to work, hydrating your tissues, your muscles, helping with every process, circulation, digestion, respiration, every process in the body. So when we start getting into other fluids that have other components to them, like sweeteners, protein, even fat, that's not all free water. And so the body has to kind of, if you can think of it this way, extract the free water out of that beverage to get what it needs to hydrate.
I think we hear a lot about the sports drinks and the electrolytes and things. Does that really make a difference? I mean, if you are playing a sport and stuff, but
yes,
when do you really need those electrolytes or that from being dehydrated?
Yes, that's a great question. So the biggest deal with sports drinks, the electrolytes that are in sports drinks are mainly potassium and sodium. So interestingly enough, if we're replenishing or need to replenish potassium and sodium, we could get those two electrolytes in food after our workout or after, throughout the day, and then hydrate with water if we wanted to. But remember, the sports drinks are mainly if you've been sweating. So we only have to replenish if we've lost some electrolytes, and we lose electrolytes in sweat. So if you're just kind of sitting around in your air-conditioned house, on a Saturday afternoon, we don't really need sports drinks then. They're meant to replenish what's being lost either through physical exertion or through sweat.
I remember a segment, in fact, last month, June being Dairy Month, and you told me drink milk to get hydrated. And I was thinking, I cannot imagine chugging some milk. My kids, on the other hand, they would come in and drink milk running a marathon. But where does the milk fit in on getting hydrated?
Yeah, so think of it as you're drinking milk to replenish the electrolytes. There is some fluid in there, but you should really have pure water for the hydration aspect. You're getting the electrolytes. That's going to help with hydrating you. You're getting the electrolytes, and then you're replacing carbohydrate that you may have lost through exercise and protein to help your muscles from the dairy. So it's a nice, complex drink that's really easy to do and inexpensive. So that's a great option. It's a nice option too, especially for kids, as you mentioned. I do like to remind people too that, with sports drinks, the commercial sports drinks that are on the shelves, we do want to kind of be a little cautious about little kids drinking those, because we don't, especially if they're not sweating, we don't want to throw off their electrolyte balance by having them consume too much. So that's something to remember, is to really focus on plain water most of the time, gradually throughout the day, at least half or more of your fluid intake, and then use the sports drinks if you're sweating, and then maybe the flavored drinks just to kind of break it up for something different.
Absolutely. Now turning to the aisles and it's turned into multiple aisles in some stores where you go through a juice section, then you're going to go through your waters and your sport drinks to your soda or pop. When we're looking and choosing hydration, I can probably pinpoint exactly what it is, but talk about those different categories. What should we choose when we're looking at the hydration side of things?
Sure. Yeah. So this area has just exploded, even in the last 5 years since we opened the store. I mean, we have hydration sections that went from 4 feet to 12 feet, in just a couple years. So it's just crazy. So let me break down the categories for you. So there's a category of waters that are essentially almost just like plain water, meaning they have a little bit of natural flavoring, but there's no artificial sweeteners, no sugar, no protein, no anything else added besides just a little essence of flavor. And that's going to be sparkling waters that just say carbonated water and natural flavor. Those are a great option, especially if somebody wants to kind of lessen their soda intake and they want that fizz. They can get the carbonation, little hint of flavor. It does take a while for the taste buds to kind of adapt to that, though, if they're used to regular sugar or diet sweeteners. So just kind of be patient with the transition with the taste. And then there's also some still waters, basically meaning no carbonation, that have that little essence. Hint water is one of the brands for that, where it's not carbonated, but just a little hint of flavor, no sugars, no artificial sweeteners. So you kind of have that category. Next, you have another category where you're going to either find it sweetened, pretty sweet, so artificially sweetened, or sugar alcohols. It's not always the case, but I usually tell people if the liquid is colored like purple or blue or a neon green, that's usually a hint or a clue that there's going to be either artificial sweeteners or sugar alcohols in there. Doesn't mean you can't drink them, just be aware that that's where the sweetness is coming from if you choose to consume that. And then another category that's kind of emerging is like a protein water. So essentially it's taking a protein powder and mixing it with the fluid for you. And so it's protein and your water at that time. So any of these fluids are going to help with hydration, you know, because total fluid just goes towards hydration. It's just kind of thinking in the back of your mind, and half the time am I consuming plain water where my body doesn't have to work at it and it can go right to where it needs to go.
Man, I like the suggestion there on the color, though, that could be a quick indicator that there's probably going to be some added
just
added sugar,
flip the package over, check the ingredients, and if that's something you're comfortable with, then if it, you know, have that as your other half of your fluid intake.
Wow. Well, I'm parched, so we'll go ahead and I'm done with the puns. We'll cap it there, and I appreciate the time as always. Thank you so much for breaking it down, and stay hydrated out there.
Yes.
And certainly, got any questions, check in with Andrea. She'll help you and guide you through anything, and we'll get you back later in the month doing some cooking again.
Sounds great.
So till then, stay safe, stay hydrated, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you.
All right, Andrea Miller does a great job here. Glad to have her here on the show. We'll take a quick break. More to come. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. Yeah, you just look at that. It's so sad.
Gaining weight was easy. All I had to do was sit down and eat. Losing weight's a lot harder. I have to work at it every day. But with every step, I lower my risk for type 2 diabetes and heart disease. And that makes every step, every choice, every day very much worth the effort.
Learn how you can help stop diabetes by losing weight, eating healthy, and staying active. Visit checkupamerica.org or call 1-800-DIABETES.
After you joined our family, it was like, I really do feel complete now.
You're there for them. We're here for you. Find free care guides at aarp.org/caregiving.
Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. I want to thank Bill and Andrea from Hy-Vee and Bill from the city of Fitchburg for their expertise today in both of their areas. Of course, Bill keeping us up to date with the Fitchburg road construction. And man, it's moving along. Again, tomorrow we're going to see that shift change on Fish Hatchery Road. So be ready for that, as the signs have been out and ready for that. And of course, hydration. Thank you again, Andrea, for all your knowledge, and we'll be speaking to her soon. And of course, you can stay connected here at Fact TV. We are everywhere, folks. Until tomorrow, have a great rest of your day and morning. We'll see you back here Thursday.